when it happens, you got to capitalize and put in more work even harder.
I make sure that I got my ducks in a row before I announce anything, and I make sure that if I fail, it's gonna be on me.
It's a fact, and there's gold producers and platinum who are literally cooking up beats on an iPad, on GarageBand. So what VSTs and what equipment are we talking then,
I used to chase placements. I would rather make beats for my friends and come up with them and grow with them.
When it comes to luxury, I think of having the luxury of time, of freedom, of choice, of, like that's a luxury to me.
Check, 1, 2. What's up with y'all? You already know it's your boy 215 Guy Beats, aka Streets, aka you already know this. Producer's new favorite podcast and the final episode to the second season of Me Rap Wit You. We are at the end of another season, the second season of the official new podcast of, the new generation. You feel me? Shout out to the fans. Shout out to everybody who stuck through with us, especially with the late uploads with the YouTube and everything. Shout out to everybody who was still checking out the audio. I really did not write a speech for this ending episode. I'm just going to keep it a buck with y'all. I am just grateful that y'all stuck through it with us. I'm glad that y'all here with us. And, we're going to make sure we give y'all one final great episode for this season before we enter into season motherfucking 3. But before we get into all that, y'all already know this podcast is sponsored by Demolier. Think you dripping. You ain't dripping till you come shop with us. Make sure you get my guy Smash 215 at Demolier Shop. That's DEMOLIR Shop. No underscore, no none of that. Y'all already know we've been saying this for 2 seasons now, of course. And this podcast is sponsored by Major Loops. Looking for placement-worthy samples, 808s, drums, kicks, clacks, snares, hi-hats, open hats, percussions, loops, some of the best in the game. Construction kits, some of the best in the game. MIDIs, Omnisphere banks, some of the best in the game. Shout out my guy Roy Lux at majorloops.com. Great kits, great prices, always. You already know. And of course, this podcast is sponsored by No Rival Shop. Shout out to my guy, The Mind. Been sticking with us since season 1. Still going to be with us through all. Shout out to NoRivalShop.com. Make sure y'all go shop there. $11 tees, the mystery box, the new Burning Piece collection, the art piece collection. So many before. The Pressure, the Matrix, the Butterflies, the No Rival Roll shirts. It's just too much shit, man. Too much to count in that catalog, man. Shout out to my guy, The Mind. Man, you feel me? We are at the end of the second. I did not even think I was going to even be able to sit here and say that we have a season 2. We have an end to a season 2. And, I'm going to keep it honest. We already got season 3 ready. We ain't even going to cap it with y'all. Season 3, already up, already loaded, as in, guest prepared, new image, everything. You feel me? Still deciphering if we're going to keep this angle for the office or if we're going to try to come up with a new one. We're still deciding on that. We're still deciding if we want to try to come up with some type of different angle for, the next season. But, that'll all come with due time. You feel me? But, while we're deciphering all that type of stuff, we got to celebrate. You feel me? We got to celebrate some Trey before we get this guest call in, which I'm actually about to send him the link because I'm not even going to hold y'all too long. You feel me? But, honestly, man, season 2 has been a blast. I'm not going to lie. Some of the craziest gems have came out this season. And before we even, talk about that, before, I get into this final guest call for this season, shout out to everybody who was with us for season 2. Mob Beats, Kels, The Letter L Beats, Seb, Dot Midori, Going to November, Jay Bento, the 808 Wave, Drake Beats, G Smooth, Throw Genji, all of y'all, man. C Plus, definitely appreciate you, bro. No rivals in the building. Appreciate all of y'all for showing up, man. Season 2 was a hell of a blast. And to be honest, all these episodes were so lit. Just like season 1, it was very hard for me. Like, if y'all ask me what was my favorite, out of this season, that's probably going to be very hard for me to say, because we got from my brother actually coming to the office, and we actually did the first interview right here in the office. And then we have some of the littest engineers. We have some of the littest producers. Like, it's just so much that we had this season. Dot Midori, Billboard producer on 2 of y'all favorite albums that's out right now. Baby Pluto, Demons Are, shout out to Doughboy, Southside, Future, Lil Uzi. So just shit like that, And that's why I said, like, I couldn't come up with a speech for the type of stuff that happens like this. You can't speech these things. You just can't. You can't try to come up with a, exceptional speech or like shit like that. Just can't do it. I'm gonna just come out of heart and say that after all that's happened this season, in and outside the podcast, guests and everything, like I'm speechless to say that. Like, I'm really grateful for all the fans. I'm grateful for everybody being here. Like, for real, we wouldn't even know what to do without y'all. The podcast is nothing without the fans. All right. Linking that up. But besides that, man, it's a new year. We're about to have a new season, and we're about to have a whole lot of new gems. And, it's just crazy. Some of the guests that we got coming, y'all gonna be shocked. Shit, even the industry. You never know. So, but aside from all that, we always with the random positive vibes. Pray that everybody's starting off their year good, starting off their year coming up with some crazy beats, crazy singles. So, I'm just hoping that everybody's starting off their year right, and everybody just, making it happen. Because, I definitely made sure that I started off New Year's right, dropped the single, dropped the episode of the podcast on New Year's. We made sure that, we definitely started right. We not holding no ends, no excuses. One down, one to go. Perfect. I'll send a guest call. For sure. And, speaking of, doing shit, while y'all streaming this podcast, make sure y'all get y'all search engines, set up for when y'all going on y'all favorite platform tonight. Because if you don't know already, my newest single, Doing It Big. Shout out my guy D Mills. Shout out to Kojo Beats. Shout out to VW Brando in the mix. My new single, Doing It Big, is out now. Shout out to, my guys, definitely came together on this. D Mills on the vocals, Kojo with the drums, Brando with the mix. And then, like, this being my second single probably ever that I did a melody. First one was Bless by D Mills. So that was probably the first single that I ever did for somebody that I can recount actually like making the melody from scratch without looping anything or this, that, and the third or anything. Like, that was probably like the first. So, that shit's just definitely doing it big. That's definitely a classic in all ends. Kojo killed it with those drums, bro. Killed it with those drums. Brando, I've said this on Twitter. Shout out my guy, Vibes with Brando. Definitely shout out to you, bro. While we're waiting on the guest, to receive the guest call, hopefully I get to, say this real quick. When it comes to me and D Mills doing a track, the only person who I allow to touch his vocals is my guy VW Brando. I won't even let an industry engineer touch his shit. If it's me and D doing a song and I'm definitely doing the production on that, Brando the only one allowed to do those vocals. So he the only one allowed to do these vocals. Ever since we started, ever since D bought his first beat from me, they've been doing stuff, before I even knew them. But, ever since then, I don't know, I just can't. That's why I always gotta shout out Brando, because when it comes to me and D doing a song, that's what you gonna hear on the mix every time. Even I won't mix this shit. You feel me? Oh shit. Perfect. Guess just entered in. All right, my audio is connecting. Guys say, yep, mine's connecting. Yours connected?
Yep.
You already know. Let Me Rap With You podcast. We are ending season 2 with one of the greatest creatives out in the game right now. It's your boy 215 Guy Beats, aka Streets, aka you already know this. We got special guests, producer and artist, Tyy Bumpin in the motherfucking building. What is up with you, bro?
What's good, bro? You can hear me through the mask?
Hell yeah, bro.
All right, bet. Appreciate you, bro. I got a lot of people here, so.
No, I'm gonna say it like this. Respects to you, bro, because especially being in an environment with a lot of people, you are actually the first guest on the podcast who is actually spreading the right word.
Yeah, bro.
Wear your mask.
Yes, sir.
You definitely spreading the right message. And I like to start off the podcast with the usual upbringing. I'm gonna keep it the same. From where you from and how music even came about for you, bro. So I'm gonna let you say it better than me.
All right. So for the people who don't know, I live in Atlanta. I've been here basically my whole life. But I was born in Shaw, Mississippi. It's a small ass town in Mississippi, but I moved from there when I was 3. Came to Atlanta in 2001. When I came here, I moved to Camden Road. That's on the south side.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody in Atlanta? I got an interview.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when I moved to Atlanta 2001, I moved to Camden Road. That's on the south side of Atlanta. So I was there up until like 2012, and that's when I moved to. Well, it's still the south side, but I moved to the suburbs, you could say. So, since then, I really took off with the music. Like, I took it serious when I got to that side because there was more people actually doing music on that side. So I had a chance to let everybody listen to my beats and whatnot, like critiquing me all the way up through high school. So, when you showing people beats, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, bro, this hard. Oh, just because them type shit. But, I didn't get that all the time. So that's why I really fuck with that side. So I think that's another thing that really made me take it serious on that side.
They kept it authentic from the rip, and that's respect.
So,
that's respect because like I grew up my whole life having yes people around me. So like coming from a person who understands that factor, that's lit for sure. And shout out to anybody who is definitely around you if they hearing this right now,
Right. Yeah, bro. Like shout out to all the people, bro. Like one person I can't name is Lil Bravo. He a rapper from this side. Bro, me and him was kind of like this in high school because we was always on that music tip, like digesting the music, not just listening. Like we studied everything. So, me and him had that music connection. So it's like I had some people keep me on the swivel with the music shit. How can I say? Yeah, like I had a couple people doing music around me, so they kept me motivated through the years. So every year I was just elevating out here. So yeah, when I came to this side, I kind of took it serious.
So, and I noticed on your Instagram, because you're definitely great with the imagery, on your branding and definitely with your page. I see that, that you're great with hardware gear like a Kai. I noticed, if I remember, I noticed you had the MPK Mini in a couple of your pictures.
Oh yeah, damn, bro, I missed my shit. I don't even got my fault.
It's all good.
All right, there you go. Yeah, but I don't even got none of that no more, bro. Like,
damn,
it's gone, bro. But like, I've been making beats on my laptop without any of this shit. So all the shit I've been dropping been hard still without my keyboard. But it's like now, I'm finna get there. I'm finna get back into it. I'll say probably this weekend, I'm finna go buy all that shit. Like,
yeah, definitely. Because
I'm back locked in.
I got a LPDA 8 drum pad John sitting right here with me right now, man.
Damn, bro.
Like I'm a drum person, so it's like, I like to stick with the drums. I do have a Korg Nano Key actually sitting here on my right hand side too, but I really just had that for the homies, because like when niggas want to come to my crib, or if like I go to another homie crib that make beats, I take the Nano Key with me just so they can really just sauce their shit up.
Yeah, that's how it was. Like, I used to bring my keyboard around me a lot, because some people just had the MPC like without the keyboard and shit. Like, they hard on that, but I really never got into that. I was like, damn. Like, I even got a collab out on the Coca Vango song, the Coca Vango Feelings. We did all that shit on the fucking MPC, bro, at Loud House. Yes, bro. Like, nigga, that was my first time using that. And like, I'm like, damn, bro, like I got it. Like, I had to get, like, I'm locked in the studio. I'm like, bro, we had the artist in there. So I'm like, bro, I'm not finna fuck this up.
Oh my God, the pressure was on.
Bro, I didn't give a fuck, bro. I'm like, all right, bro, like, nigga, I done seen videos on this shit. I kind of got an idea how it works. So, he played around with it for a couple, but yeah, that was my first time using it, bro. I'm like, damn, like, I can't get jiggy with it, bro. I'm more goddamn piano person or typing it in. But I've been typing it in for like the last, I'll say, year or two. But it's shit like I've been saying I'm gonna get a piano, like, but I've just been busy as hell. So it's like now I'm back, like, actually locked in because I'm like shit moving faster now. So I'm like, all right, bro, gotta get back on this shit. So I'm scheduling shit out now. Like, I'm on a whole nother whole nother goddamn shit now.
You actually just dropped a very important gem that, you know what? I have not talked about this enough on the podcast. I'm really glad you said that. Scheduling.
Bro,
something that is the major factor that, and like, a lot of producers, they wonder why they're still stagnant. Trust me, even I had to learn that. Scheduling, like,
it's a must, bro.
That saved my life last year. And I wasn't even scheduling all year. I probably didn't really start doing it until like later on in the year, when my management started like really like getting on me about like doing shit the right way. So like once I started scheduling shit, I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to 2021. I'm moving crazy.
Right.
But speaking of moving crazy, because like I said, man, they call you Tyy Bumpin for a reason, because you bumping through all the ways, bro. Because I had some time to really like, take the time to listen to some of the people that you really produce for.
Right.
One of my favorites, and I just looked at this video today. Retro Spectro.
Oh yeah.
That was one of my favorites. I'm gonna say, how did that came about working with him?
See, bro, like that. I'm trying to remember. Bro, really hit me up like kind of out of. I don't even want to say it's out of nowhere. I think back in like, I want to say early 2016, 2017, I had a collab with this producer, and I forgot how they got connected, but later on down, like he kind of knew of me, but I was just a collaborator on the beat. So later on down the line, bro, he came back. He was just like, bro, he was fucking with my sound. So we linked up. We was linked up. Like, I've been knowing bro for like, I say a good 2 years. Like, bro, humble as shit. So he was just like, he called me one day as I was at the studio actually with I was at the studio with Al Gino, Matt Tazik, and JB. He called me. He was just like, yeah, he wanted me to cook him up something custom. So I was like, well, shit, bro. I got him after this session, so I cooked that up, made that beat for him, and that was like one of the hardest videos. Like, bro took his time with that, and the song is hard, bro. Like, that shit, like the whole link of like, bro, that shit just hard as hell. Like for him to be that slept on as an artist and his visuals and shit, bro. Like, bro, that shit is hard as fuck. Like if niggas actually just watch it and listen to it, bro, shit is hard.
For sure. Look, I was bobbing to that shit before I even went and searched it on YouTube because, like, you know, you had you had the snippet on IG. I was saying, I was saying because, you know, like me, I like to really research my guests. Anybody who I have on the podcast, I don't just interview people. I actually like to backtrack and actually do my search, and so it's like and really see shit. So like when I heard that snippet, I'm like, hold on, I gotta play this real quick before I get this interview set up real quick. Hold on, that's what I said. I was sliding through the playlist like a motherfucker, but like, you know, like I said, like Tyy bumping through all the waves, everybody, because you know, he's been one of my favorite artists since he was a youngin'. The next person I'm about to speak up on, because you got a lot of shit with this nigga, Lil Mouse.
Broski.
Man, I like when I tell you, like motherfuckers, like I was watching Lil Mouse when he was rapping at when Wayne was doing songs with him, he was like what, like 13, 14 or some shit?
Yeah, he was a young, bro. He was young.
Yeah, like he was a young and like his very first mixtape, like ever since his first mixtape, after he did that drawing with Wayne, like I've been on him ever since. And then to find out you produced some shit for him, and then like some of the shit you produced for him and some of his hardest shit, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. Like that back and forth did a meal. I got Speed Racer. I did some shit with him back, like fucking what was it? It was called he did some shit with 30 Glizzy. Rest in peace, 30 Glizzy. He did some shit with him. That's what locked us in after that shit. That I did some of the old ass shit, bro. Like I think it was on Mousetrap 3. It was one before that though. I want to say, was it 2? I can't remember which mixtape it was, bro, but it was before. Like I know I was on at least 2 of them. So you know we locked in on that one. Then we came back, did back and forth. He shot the video, bro. That shit went up. Like then we did Speed Racer. I got another song on the take. I want to say Young Nigga. Like yeah, bro. Me and him locked in. Like bro, whereas he was one of the first kind of upcoming artists like fuck with me on a back-to-back basis, not just I get this one song with him, then I go on with somebody else. Cause I done got a couple like that, but he was the one like he stuck around. So bro been fucking with me, like I fuck with bro hard, like
man. Like I said, man, like you said, man, RIP 30 Glizzy, because you said the John with him is actually what got y'all locked in.
Yeah, bro, cause man 30 was locked in. Like man, he was even one of the ones who was one of the first ones. Shit probably. He was one of the first ones too, like with a big name fucking with me, bro. And that's off of just script the media out there. I was on Twitter 2016, 2017, bro. I was locked in on Twitter. Like everybody, I was on Send Beats, like whoever was tweeting out Send Beats, I was on that, bro. Like, bro, I was on that. So he happened to put it up one time. Sent something to him. He hit me back. And that's how we did. I didn't know he had got a feature with Mouse on it. So I was like, damn, bro, really working. So I gotta keep on fucking with bro. Like he just kept on fucking with me, bro. Like even though one of his last lives, bro, he was playing one of the shits we just did. Like shit was crazy, bro. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, bro, man, Mouse been locked up. I said locked up. We been locked in, bro. Like I'm pretty sure we got some more shit dropping. He ain't drop all that shit, bro. Like we got some hard shit dropping.
Might as well say locked up because y'all gotta get locked up back in the studio. Shit.
Oh yeah,
that's the best way to say it, for real.
Yeah, bro. It ain't enough for me to just send him another pack, bro. Tell him let's get on it.
Man, speaking of pack, one of my favorites in your catalog, Actionpack, Pound Town. Yo, when he said that U-Haul line, bro, I said, yo, is this guy, bro? Like when I heard the action, first of all, shout out to Actionpack, bro, if you're hearing
this.
Yes,
sir. Shout out to
Actionpack. Man, and when I heard Pound Town, I said, yo, like this guy is just bumping through the whole net, like people all over, like you just going through all hoods, all neighborhoods, everything.
Right.
Like you bumping through all this shit, bro. Like real shit.
And bro, it be like I be moving and working so much, I don't realize like how can I say? I don't realize how I ain't gonna say big of a name, but how out there I'll be, bro. Like I don't work with damn near everybody, bro, on the scale of them upcoming or them in their prime. Like it'd be like I just be working on. Like I don't sit. I be like, I got that. Now I gotta get to somebody. Goddamn, like I be just going, bro. So me and him, bro, I linked up just straight off of DM, bro. My face card, like just hit him up, like bro, let's work, bro. It's time. Like this before any other the big placement. Like it's like, bro, I gotta hit you. So I just send them packs and packs. Like I got a big name in Memphis too, cause I got a couple producer homies out there, like who I started with, in Memphis. So it's like my name ring bells out there too, just like they name ring bells out here. So any of the Memphis people, they probably heard of me already through the circle of people I got out there. So it wasn't enough for me to just hit them up. Like, all right, bro, I'm pretty sure bro know of me. Let me just hit him up. Let's work, bro. Like, and it came just like that, bro. I sent him the beat, and the next day he dropped the snippet. I'm like, bro, people really like, bro, really fucking with it. Like when people do that, bro, that's when I know like, yeah, they really fucking with it, bro.
Damn, bro, like that shit crazy. Cause like me, I'm trying to like just, trace it like chronologically because you doing all this right before you even drop Don status. And like I said in the DM right before I called you, bro, I don't know what to say is hotter, if you're a hotter rapper or a hotter producer. It's hard to say, bro, because when I heard Don status and then leading into the EP, first of all, least expected. That's it. First of all, I did not expect that shit.
That's what the whole purpose was, bro.
Let me just say that you named that EP the correct title because I was not expecting that shit.
Yeah, bro, like that was the whole plan. Cause it's like I done been around the rap shit so much, like I learned like the ins and outs. Like I know what the hell to do. Like it's good because I'm a producer. So when I'm working on these songs, using autotune and all that, everything is in key. Like I'm not fucking up on that part. Like I know how to vocalize it. Not seen niggas in the studio vocalizing and all that. So I'm learning all this, just taking them back. So when I actually tried it, it wasn't nothing to it. It wasn't nothing to it.
Yeah, for me it was reversed because Kindred Spirit, I was a rapper first. Like the only reason why, like, and I say it in every, anybody that interviewed me on another genre or whatever, I say it in every interview. The only reason why I ever started making beats was because my brother started making beats. And right. the way like he showed me, he was just an asshole about it. And I'm sitting there like, oh, now I gotta start making beats. And then like I didn't think that it was gonna really take over my life like that. But like I always know that if I go back in the booth anytime or if I want to just pull this little baby out and just do some shit, like I know, like you said, the auto tune, it don't matter what genre I use, whether it's G Snap, Audubon, whatever, first of all, that key matters. Mm-hmm. And for shout out to my boy Kels. He was on the podcast earlier this season. Kels, he's done.
Oh yeah, young Kels.
Kels on 10 from On 10 Studios. He worked with, damn bro, his catalog, Slime Life, Shorty, like, oh god, I gotta send you that playlist, bro. That's too much, bro. I'm gonna make sure to send you that, John, during the interview because this is about you. I'm not trying to make this about nobody else, but real shit though, like it's just so crazy though, bro. Like when you came up with Least Expected, like, and just coming out with Don status, like, what gave you the idea for the project? Like before you even came up with the title, just coming up with like, you know what, I'm gonna drop these 4 hot ass songs and just boom, you feel me?
All right, so with that, it was just like, all right, bro, like, I was making beats, but it was like, I'm sending these beats, like, shout out to all the artists and shit, paying for the beats, making the song, but I'm like, some of them, I'm not gonna say they weren't doing justice, but I'm like, some of the shit I'm hearing, bro, not even on my beat, just period, I'm just like, bro, I know I can say some shit, I done been through some shit, like, I'm like, bro, let me just test this shit out, and with Don status, bro, it's like, that was just me rapping about my life, period, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say I run everything, but it's like, I do have a voice.
You running shit. Let's say it as it is. You running shit. All right,
so yeah, bro. So basically, like, I run shit, bro. Like it's just me, like I'm rapping about my life. Like I'm not no I ain't gonna say no street nigga, but I'm running shit business wise, like all this, like investment. Like I talk good shit, like bro. I'm not in just anybody around me, bro. No, I'm spreading knowledge at all times. So it's like, keep forgetting the mic. I'm tripping. Appreciate you, bro.
So I understand from
And
Don
it's like,
from Don to Don because I run a label, so it's like
yeah. So my name is just like my business, bro. So I'm pushing that shit to have my family well off, not just for me. Like I'm the brand, yeah, but I'm trying to get it to like, bro, we got to go bigger with this shit. It's like I got some attention on me, so it's like, why not use it in a manner where it could benefit me and a whole family? So I'm like, let me just try this rapping shit real quick, bro. I'm like, I'm not even gonna take it as serious. I just want to let niggas know, like, I can do this too. Like, I'm not just good at beats, like, bro, I can do this. Like, if I really wanted to jump head first into rapping, like, all right, bro, I'm finna go straight out with it. Like, I had a whole goal, like, all right, bro, I'm gonna be a rapper for this long to this long, then go back to beats.
for sure. Scheduled that time.
So I did all that, shot the video and all, bro. Like, and it was hard, bro. Like, me, like, I'm a humble ass nigga, bro. So I don't be like, damn, bro, yeah, like this shit hard, but like everybody's fucking with. I let people around me say it, like speak for it. Like they tell me it's hard. Like it's not just me just getting in-house opinions. I got online opinion, like, bro, this hard. So I'm like, all right. But I didn't want to get sucked into having like the whole rap, like me having to pick which side. Cause I know this shit would be like this shit going. Some niggas can balance it, bro, but my mind be on a million things at one time, bro. So I had to just completely stop producing for a minute. Like, I was making beats, rapping on them too, but I was using other people's beats too, because I was just like, I just want to fuck with everybody. Like, I want to get these producers some spotlight too. So I was like, all right. But the first ever song I dropped, I produced that. But everything else to take was all other producers. But it's like, bro, I can do this shit. So I'm gonna give people time to get up on their producer time. Cause when I come back producing, bro, it's over. Like I'm finna go ahead, like I'm finna get right back in my bag. So I did the rapping shit, bro. I figured I can do it. So I still got shit I'm gonna drop, but I just wanted to see the feedback I would get if I was to take that rap like fully, like just fully straight on.
I'm gonna say it like this. I can't. We need a LE part 2. We gonna need
It's
a part
coming.
2. We gonna need that. We gonna need that someday when we
It's
least
coming,
it,
bro.
when we least expect it.
Yeah,
Intended.
exactly. It's coming.
When we least expect it.
When you least it, then yeah, it's gonna pop up out of nowhere. You're gonna be like, oh shit.
And speaking of least expecting things, the one thing, and a couple of my fans, my management, shout out my guy Southside D. He the one who definitely hooked this whole interview up.
Yes,
and because he actually from Mississippi too, so he was telling me like he been watching you from the rip, and just to see like everything to fruition now, because even when he hit my phone, bro, he hit my phone. He don't hit my phone for nothing. Damn. So it's like he said, bro, the homie Tyy Bumpin, bro, he just got one with a crazy one. I said, bro, who he just got one with? Get the fuck out of here. That's exactly how the phone call went, because and honestly, this is probably one of the hottest songs in his catalog too. Not even just in your catalog, but in his catalog too. This is probably one of his hottest songs. Boy. Calboy, where were you? How did this hot ass song came about? And shout out to No More Heroes as well. Video was fucking
shout
crazy.
Shout out Locker Films, No More Heroes, Chicago Jones, my boy D Love, bro. Shout out to Hero.
How did this song come about, bro?
So this song, bro. Okay, I want to take it back. So even how all this shit came about, bro. I had an artist I used to be fucking with, bro. I even say used to be still fucking with. My boy Euro Boss. He a rapper out of Atlanta, bro. Like back 2 years ago, linked up, just on some music shit. Just now, here's a rapper then, like buying beats off me here and there. We always have a conversation. He's like, bro, just keep fucking with me, bro. We're gonna go bigger than this. So, years go by, we still working. Then he started, you know, hanging around certain camps and stuff. So I'm like, damn, bro, doing his thing. Like, sheesh. So like, we still in contact, but it's like he working his move and I'm working my move. So I'll say, I want to say October, September. It's like October, September-ish, around 2020. He hit me. He was just like, bro, you ready? Like, I'm like, he like, first, like, before that, he was like, bro, send me some beats, bro. Like, I'm in the studio with Calboy. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, shit, this is my bro. Like, this is my homie. I'm like, bet, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm finna send this shit right now. Sent a couple, boom, boom, boom. So I say he called me the next day, you know, boom, 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 chopped it up like, yo, bro, we in the studio, we finna go through these. I'm like, bet, you know me thinking, I'm like, all right, bro, like, cause I done got situations like this plenty of times and shit never come out. So I'm just like, all right. So I'm like, all right, bro, boom. Next day come by. It's not even that song that's playing in the background. They called me, he was like, yo, I'm like, what's good? I'm just hearing the song in the background. This nigga Calboy got on the phone himself, bro. He was like, oh, shit, phone now. This nigga was like, bro. He like, bro, like, I'm hearing the song in the background. He like, bro, what's the BPM in this, bro? Doo-doo-doo. He like, bro, I need, like, yes. He like, he like, bro, yeah, bro.
Oh, he hit you with
right
the whole woo-dee-woo.
Yes, bro, like, that's when I knew. I'm like, all right, yeah, bro, trying to lock in. Like, he like, bro, I need things. Like, I'm like, bet. He like, yeah, bro, just keep sending. We gonna lock in. So Euro's like, yeah, bro. He's like, it's time, bro. Like, you know, send that shit. So boom, every day, it's like a couple days going by. He like, yeah, bro, he going stupid. Like, it's just like, I'm just like, damn, bro, like, shit. I'm like, bro, this nigga really on my shit. So I'm like, I'm hearing that shit, but I'm not seeing shit. So I say, my birthday, this nigga, he went live, played a snippet of one of the songs. I'm like, I didn't see it. I didn't even see this until like 2 days later after it was on YouTube somewhere. I didn't see that till like 3 days later. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro. I'm like, this nigga, I'm like my mind just not processing nothing, bro. I'm like, I'm jumping, telling him, I'm like, bro, this nigga got a song, like, tell him, like, he got a song, boom, boom. Bro, man, he's previewed it. Like, I think he previewed it again. So I'm just like, damn. So, you know, going back talk, whoop, whoop. Yeah, bro, we're going to drop it, whoop, whoop, boom, 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 boom. I don't like to get into the business part of it because that's another thing. But, bro, I didn't know the video was coming. I didn't know none of this was going to come. Like, I kind of figured it was going to, I'm thinking it's going to jump off in January sometime. So I'm not prepping for none of it. So I started seeing clips of the video scene behind the scenes. I'm like, oh, he for real about that. I'm like, bro, really, like, this, like, when you get one of those ones, bro, like, you just seeing from the snippet to the, I'm like, once he did the video, I seen a snippet of the video, I'm like, oh, yeah, bro, it's time. So I'm just steady prepping myself. I'm like, all right, bro, it's gonna drop any day now. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm preparing. You know, his management team, they hit me up. So I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, it's getting definitely close to the time. Hold on, I'm trying to get this charger right.
Mm-hmm. It's all good. It's all good. Ooh, some gas. God damn.
All right, it's good. So yeah, bro, he hit me. They hit me up. I'm like, oh damn, it's time. So we do that. Then I want to say it was before Christmas. Yeah, a couple days before Christmas, bro. They announced it was gonna drop on Christmas, bro. I was like, I'm finna have the best Christmas, boy. I'm like, bro, I'm finna have the best Christmas ever. The shit dropped, bro.
Talk about the worst year with the best Christmas.
Bro, exactly. I'm like, bro, we've been having the most, like, I'm like, bro, I go out to 2020 with a fucking big ass smile on my face. Like, it's not even no, oh yeah, this just the song that's on a mixtape. Like, it might get, no, bro, this is the whole single, whole video, like,
artwork concept and everything. Because I'm looking at this shit right now. This shit looking like it can't. This shit looking like fucking Marvel motherfuckers made this shit themselves.
It's the whole nine, bro. And it's just like, bro, all this shit I done been through, shit, like, bad cut, like, bro, bad songs, paper, bro, everything. I'm like, bro, it just wasn't my time. So that shit, bro, it's just like it just sealed my whole 2021, bro. Going out 2020 with a bang, bro. Like I done had a chance to meet up with bro personally, like bro, like when even in that moment, bro, I'm just like this nigga. I'm really at this nigga, like bro. It's like yeah, bro. It's time like I'm like as we speaking, bro. I'm still in these moments. So it's like shit starting to take
You
off.
still trying to comprehend that?
Yes, bro. But I just know I gotta put my foot on the gas. Like I can't let up now. It's like I gotta be in that work mode because these are top tier artists, bro. Bro just won XXL 2020, bro. So these is like, yeah, it's like time for me to put that work in. Even though I have been, it's time for me to time 10 that.
But you know what though, like, and you told me this a couple days before we had did the podcast. All this leveling up, the main factor that you gave me through all that is that you stayed down through all this shit. You ain't
Yes,
quit.
sir.
You ain't let out. You fucking stayed through the mud and all that.
And everybody who been around me, bro, who done been like at them studios, at them condos, like nigga, we was fucking 8-7 producers deep in a condo, bro. Like all them niggas know, like, bro, we been in this shit for a while. So I'm around all these niggas, bro. Half these people on billboards, bro, I done been around. Like I'm like, bro, it's a matter of time before I'm up. Like, bro, I'm not looking at none of them hating, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm like, Zam, it's his time. So I'm like, mine's coming. So I never got down to hate it or look down on nobody's situation, bro. Like, even if I felt like, oh, bro, kid, like, no, I don't feel like nobody owed me shit, bro. So me seeing them leveling up, bro, I ain't hating that one. I'm like, I'm congratulating these niggas still. So I'm like, it's gonna be a matter of time before I get up, bro. Like, I'm around these niggas too much. I was around them too much for me not to have soaked any of the knowledge, even the law of attraction, bro. It's like, it's my turn sooner or later, bro. Like, I never
That
felt like I was
attitude
gonna
is
give up.
exactly why I'm where I'm at now. Cause it's like I've seen motherfuckers made it. I'm 27. I've been watching motherfuckers make it since I was probably 17, 18, 19 years old.
Right.
I've been watching motherfuckers make it. Then like, you know, like you said, like some of the same people who I didn't see do shit who I didn't look up to. Now I'm working with some of those people and it's like, you know, like you said, it's a matter of time. And then at the same time for me, a factor that I give is like, I'm having fun in my situations right now.
Right.
Now and then like the major placement ain't even come yet. I ain't even get a major placement in yet, but like all these underground joints I'm getting. And then like me, I'm a distributing artist, so it's like
Right.
I pull singles. Like I pull like whenever I find somebody hot, or whenever I see somebody I feel like, oh no. Like call up their phone, like, look, what you need? We gonna get this in right now.
Exactly.
For
And that's how
me,
you supposed to do it, bro. And that's what I did. Like, even for me to get to these major placements, bro, I either try to find like somebody in their camp, bro. Like somebody in their camp reading their DMs close to them, bro. So like having this shit, like it's all about just networking, bro. Like that's how the Cowboy placement came about. Me networking with somebody, bro, and stand down. Like, bro, you don't know you can network with somebody a whole year ago, and they just happen to think of you because they fuck with your energy, bro. They probably put you onto some shit. That's exactly what happened, bro. Like, I'm not out here trying to fuck over niggas, none of that shit, bro. I keep everything solid. Try my best to be a positive ass nigga, bro. So that energy, bro, nobody should want to try to fuck over a nigga who ain't do it, not a thing to you, bro. So I try to leave that energy. This not even be forced, this just me naturally, bro. So anybody who fuck with me, they know like, all right, bro, this nigga, you know, he real with this shit. So bro kind of just put the play together, bro. Got me up through that, like, niggas genuine, bro.
for sure. And not even just actually speaking to Cowboy, because you know, I've noticed like some of the other names that you had gotten on your you know, in your credits. You got Lil Bibby, Block Boy JB, Cuban Doll, and of course Coca Vango. Classic. Man, what was it like you know, once you found out you got a placement with all these people, especially, you know, Bibby, Block Boy, and Cuban Doll, because, you know.
So with Cuban Doll, I want to say that I did her first single actually, like her first song she ever did. That Let It Blow, her and Molly Brazy, bro. I did that. Like me and DJ Swift. That shit at that shit probably at 20 mil right now, bro. Like I haven't even checked on it in a minute, but that it's like that's it's bittersweet because that whole situation was kind of everywhere, bro. Bad management, fucking contract. It was like that shit. Like I didn't see nothing of that until like a year or two after it was hot. So that I was like, and then they took the tag off, but they credited me in the description. But I didn't even know. I just took it as all right, bro. Like I'm not gonna hate on it. And Lil Bibby hopped on that remix, so it's like, all right, bro. Like I'm not gonna hate on it, bro. You know, you got to take one at like you got to take one at them. To, like you're gonna get fucked. I don't have to say you're gonna get fucked over, but it's gonna be a chance you get fucked over in this industry, bro.
You might take a small L for a big
Yeah,
W.
but the L, like you got to know how to capitalize out the L, bro. Like this is what you do with it. Like you figure you ain't getting no money behind it. Fuck it. Like you still got this placement, bro. This you behind it. Like you got to do
And then
something. Like
they still put your name in the. That's
yeah.
because
So
trust me, like
even after that, bro, like she fucked with me on another song or two. I think I got another song with her too. But it's like after that, you know, shit just kind of went down. But I ain't gonna speak on it too much. Like
yeah,
that relationship, I don't think it's gonna come back. I don't know, but no, it was at that moment I was still 2016. I don't even know how old I was. I was probably like 18, 19, just coming out of high school. So
not
I
even
was
knowing
like,
that this shit was even probably
exactly
possible.
like, and it's like, all right, bro, it just wasn't your time right then and there. But I stayed down at that moment. Just kept on working, bro. Kept hitting these studios. Kept networking with these artists. And, you know, I was just like, eventually, bro, I'm gonna get a big artist. Like, it's gonna happen eventually. Like, you keep doing the same thing, bro. Something's gonna happen out of it.
I'm gonna say it like this before I get into these last final questions. If anybody's looking to pay for collabs this year, y'all know who to get with. Cause y'all see what my guy on. So if y'all try to put y'all money down on collabs this year. I was like, I talk to homies every day, motherfuckers looking for producers to pay for collabs every year. So it's like
y'all might want to do that because I'm a lot like me. Not even
just beat
Calboy,
wise, just beat wise, but like you're locked in, bro. You're locked in.
Like, bro, like I'm onto some shit, bro. Like people think I just like, bro, I do a lot of talking like behind the scenes. I don't put all this knowledge onto the camera, like, but now I feel like I am just so I want to share the knowledge with the producers. But I give the people around me like so much game, bro. Like they not even producers and they know what the fuck's going on in this, like, cause I put them
like they know what's going on around people.
bro. So it's like I gotta have them around me because you gotta have outside people in too, like not just producers or artists. Like you gotta have this crease with you, bro. So even them being people like not necessarily creep, but you know they out mingling with everybody too while you're not around. They know more about music because you don't put them on game, so they can bring situations to people. Like even with them not even being a musician, bro. So it's like that shit, bro. All that shit, I gotta keep that around me, bro. Like and this collab and shit, like, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm locked in with these artists, bro. Like, y'all might want to do that. Like, y'all might want to do that. And the shit we got, bro, y'all only see one single. Like, I got hella shit. Like, they done played me hella shit, bro. So, I'm working this year, bro. Shit just piling up. So, this is probably the best little gap to get me because once I'm gone, I'm gone.
For sure. And actually, I'm gonna add. Since you're working and you got that locked in mindset, I'm actually gonna add a third question before I ask the usual two for the last 10.
Right.
If you could lock in with any major producer right now, who would you lock in with? Like if they could just call your phone right now, like, bro, I got the flight. Let's go.
Bruh.
That's a hard choice, I know.
See, yeah, it's like I feel what all the hard producers, bro. I can't even name just one. Like, bro, if I'll say
That's
like
hard. No.
this is my hard one, bro. I feel like me and Jetson May can make some hard shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Weezy can make some hard shit. Like if I do some shit with Weezy, bro, that shit'll be fucking phenomenal, bro. Like I feel like it'll be some out of world shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but them two, like, they just got that sound just like different, bro. And like that's what I go for, a different sound, but I don't go for that traditional hard trap shit, bro. You listen to my shit, bro, it's like I'm not gonna say stop, but it's in a mix. Like you can do hell, you can experiment on the track, bro.
Oh no, trust me. If anybody listen to Retro Spectro, like I'm saying, bro, like they can. That's enough proof right there, bro.
Exactly,
they can tell
bro.
with that.
And I actually do reference that track a lot. I'm like, bro, if y'all want to hear something different, I can go this route or this route, bro, and I even combine the two. So it's like I feel like I'll do some fire ass shit with them too, bro. Even like them two, bro. Like definitely, like even like I know the Metro, all them become, but them two right there, I feel like I can lock in and make some hard ass shit right there.
For sure. I mean, honestly, I already have the vision that I'm gonna see Metro at some point. So I kind of gotta knock him off my list.
Yeah,
Because it's like I kind of see it already, but even though it ain't happened, so I gotta knock Metro off that list. So
that's why I did that.
Actually, if I have to give myself this answer, damn, I'm gonna give myself two as well. Damn, that because it's a hard choice. I'm tuned into a lot of people. For me, it will probably be.
And I probably done overlooked somebody, bro, that I fuck with hard, but it's like them two right there. I just feel like, all right, yeah, bro.
All right, so one of mine is actually gonna be weird because it's M1 on the beat. He has been busting. Not
What
even.
did he produce?
Let's see. His main one out right now is what's that drill jump? Only You with Heady One and Drake. That's probably like his recent like biggest one right now. That John when Drake was doing the drill John rapping in like 3 different languages and shit.
Oh, I think I heard that.
Yeah, but no, he's taking over the UK drill scene right now. So like that's definitely one. And then another one. Let's see, because I gotta think of one right here back home. That's a hard choice because it's a lot of people. I'm probably gonna have to say, damn. Actually, the other one is from Amsterdam. Shrooms. He did the drums on Homicide by Logic and Eminem.
Damn, I gotta listen to that. See, I
Yeah,
gotta listen to it. Yeah,
that shit crazy. Like, he did the drum breaks on that shit. That was Shrooms. Like his shit. I follow him personally, so I watch his live. So it's like,
okay.
Yeah. And actually, you know what? The third one is actually a personal homie of mine that's actually from my city, but he's in New Orleans right now. My homie Wino Willie.
Willie?
Yeah, he in New Orleans right now, but he really from I'm in Philly right now. He's from Philadelphia.
Right.
So, definitely I gotta get one with him too. But the final question that I'm gonna ask, and this is always my favorite question that I ask everybody on the podcast. If a Let Me Rap With You podcast fan was sitting in the studio with you right now and they're about to leave, if they could walk out with one final gem, what would you tell them? And you can only tell them one thing. They have to go with that for the rest of their career.
Final gem? What can I tell you? I can tell you like this, bro. No matter how far the people around you going, bro, no matter how less you think you're doing, bro, like just stay consistent with that shit, bro. Do not give up. Like don't matter how nothing bad gets, bro. If you feel like this is what you want to do, bro, and you feel like this is what's gonna take you to the level of you just being happy, not even just happy, bro, just like happy financially, bro. Stick to this, bro. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. If they ain't do it they self, bro, fuck them, bro. Like if they haven't did the shit, failed, telling you not, no, bro, fuck it. Just go in, bro. Just keep going with this shit, bro. You gotta stay down to get to where you want to go, bro. Like it's gonna happen eventually, bro. Do not give up. No matter how long you may think it take, but it's never gonna come at the time you expecting it, bro. Shit, it's least expected. Least expected, bro.
Love that shit. Man. that's definitely one of the gems that I carry. Because me, and there's no offense to, some producers. I know y'all gonna take offense when I say this. When y'all say certain shit on Twitter, on the internet, if you're not doing the exact shit that I'm trying to do, or even somewhat in a similar lane, then it's kind of hard for me to listen.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that I gotta, if I'm gonna end off this season, that's the biggest cat factor I'm gonna have to say. If you're not doing the shit, don't even tweet, don't even gram it, don't even like, you know, unless like you said, if you ain't staying down to level up and doing the shit when it's least expected, like to go hard or go home, you
Yes, sir.
might as well just go home, you know, and just
Like even bro, if you give up, bro, it was never for you in the beginning, bro. Like I can say I'm gonna give up 100 times, but they just be getting myself more locked in. Like nigga, you not going nowhere. You done came too far. Like snap out of that shit. Get on there. Like that's some shit you talk shit like. I can't never get this shit up, bro. No matter how hard that shit is gonna stick with you. Like if you that passionate about music, bro, that shit's gonna stick with you no matter what the fuck. So you quit. This shit was never for you. Like you gotta stay down with this shit, bro. Like shit not gonna happen overnight, bro. Period.
the secret to my passion is that all the moves that I made now, I did while I'm not even financially stable doing the shit yet. So it's like, if I'm doing all this while I'm not even at the level where I'm trying to be,
Imagine
then
what the fuck I'm gonna do when I'm.
exactly. So it's like, that's the, like, that be the scary factor I be thinking behind my head when I make beats and shit. Like, yo, it's going to be scary hour.
Oh yeah, bro. And that's how I'm thinking now, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm too in tune with this shit. So I like now shit solidifying, bro. It's like, what the fuck finna like I'm not gonna say what gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen, but it's like it's gonna be a whole nother level with this shit, bro. Like I'm just gonna get more and more knowledge. Like it's not, bro. I done been like I said, once I thought it was my year, bro, it wasn't. Ever since then, bro, I just bro got packed with knowledge, bro. Just reading, listening to interview, like bro, these last years, bro, I've been doing nothing but watching interviews, getting game, networking, bro. Everything I need to know for when this moment happens, bro, I'm prepared. So now that it happened, bro, I was more prepared. So it's not like, oh yeah, it's like yeah, I made it. I'm not even gonna say I made it, but it's like, all right, bro, I got my foot in the door. Now it's actually time to put these actions I've been planning for this long ass time, like to work. So shit's gonna happen, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you feel like it's not your time, don't give up. Just plan, just schedule. Like, you got a schedule, bro. That shit's gonna take you far. Trust me.
Man, that shit. That's probably one of the craziest gems this podcast has ever gotten.
Yes,
And
sir.
I can't believe to say that, like I said, bro, and I even said it before I called you, like the fact that I'm ending a second season of a podcast with gems like this, with creators like you and everybody else that done been on season 2, going back to season 1. Shout out to everybody. We not going list gonna get too long. So, but at the same time, you know, I appreciate you. I appreciate your time because I know we had to really clutch the time for this interview,
Hey,
bro.
boy. Hey,
And
yeah.
and I'm very grateful for you, taking the time to drop these gems for these producers. And, before I give this outro, like you said on that last gem, y'all need to watch the interviews and stuff, listen to the podcasts and stuff. And whether it's my podcast, somebody else's podcast, producer grind interviews, somebody underground stars, the
Shout
sound
out
booth,
to my
whatever.
homie producer guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say it like this. As you know, let me rap what you say. We are producers' new favorite podcast. So we tend to it's gonna be the creators like you that's gonna make it that way. So you feel me?
Yes, sir.
And I'm proud to have you on here, bro. And everybody already know it's your boy 215 Guy Beats, aka Streets, aka you already know this. Producers' new favorite podcast. The outro to season 2. We will see y'all season 3 coming sooner than you think. Tyy Bumpin in the building. Bro,
Yes, sir.
appreciate you. Thank you for ending
Yo,
the
clap
season.
it up, man.
Have to clap
Yes,
it up,
sir,
bro. Thank
bro.
you, bro. Peace out to you, and you enjoy the rest of your, rest of your weekend, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. And I appreciate you for having me, bro. This is a good thing going into 2021, bro. Feels good, bro.
For sure, for sure. Peace to you and peace to the family. You know, keep everybody safe.
Yes,
And, you
sir.
know, everybody see on the podcast, you know, my guy keeping a good example. Wear your mask. The
Yes,
only reason
sir.
why y'all don't see mine on is because I'm in my house.
Yeah.
You know, it's only me. It's only, you know, me and the missus here. You know, she down in the
Right.
other room. So, you know, but you know, when I walk out that house, I wear my mask.
Oh,
You
yeah.
feel me? You know,
But yeah,
we're
bro.
gonna stop COVID this year.
Yes, sir. That shit
Man.
fucked up a lot of shit, but we still up.
We still here, bro. We stayed down. We're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
level up, and we're gonna get it when least expected, bro.
Yes, sir.
Blessings to you, bro, and peace
Yes, sir. Peace.
always.